Welcome, starting in child's pose, breathing gently in and out through your nose. Settling the breath down below your belly button. Roll up, bone by bone, hands behind, fingers pointing forwards. Gently arch back to your own degree, letting your head and neck relax back completely. Inhale, slowly lift up, curl your toes under, knees wide, forward fold. Stretch through your fingertips, relax the back of your neck, let your head go. Slowly lift your head up, bring your knees back on the floor. Uncurl your toes, sit on your heels. Right hand, right knee lifted up to your own degree. And slowly release. Left hand, left knee lifted up. As you can see, the tops of the toes are on the floor. Slowly release, hands behind, fingers pointing forwards, arch back again. Maybe lift your hips up towards the sky if it's okay with your lower back. And slowly bring your hips down. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Bring the crown of your head to the floor and lift your hips up towards the sky. Please don't turn your neck left or right. Slowly lower your hips down. Twist. Right hand, left knee, left arm behind your back, grabbing onto your right hip or thigh. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, switch sides. Twist. Slowly unwind, hands forwards, all fours, wrist underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, hips go right to left several times. Come to neutral, down dog. Come high into the tips of your toes. Exhale, drive those heels down. Bring your knees to the floor. Sit back, child's pose. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, down dog. Lift your right leg up. Bend the right leg deeply. Stack the right hip on top of the left. Look underneath your left arm. Release. Stepping the right foot in between your hands. Back foot is flat. Arms up, warrior one. Transition into warrior two. Release your hands down, step back, plank. Down dog. Come high into the tips of your toes. Exhale, heels down. Left leg up, stack the hips, left hip over the right, bend the left leg deeply. Driving the right heel down, look underneath your right arm. Shoulders stay square. And step the left foot in between your hands. Warrior one. Back leg strong and straight. Sink into the front leg. Warrior two. Square your hips, square your shoulders to the right. Release your hands down, step back, plank. Down dog. Come high into the tips of your toes, bend your legs, hop into a squat. Hands to prayer at your heart center, Malasana. Place your hands on the ground, straighten your legs, feet parallel, forward fold. Inhale up halfway, exhale, forward fold. Bend your legs deeply, roll up, bone by bone. Shrug your shoulders up and down. Inhale, circle your arms up. Interlace your fingers, press your palms up, and twist to the right. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, twist to the left. Come back to neutral, hands to prayer at your heart. Forward fold, hands down. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your legs, lift your heels, sit on your heels. Knees up. Place your hands, step back plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, arms are bent. Exhale, I'm sliding a little bit on the mat here to adjust myself. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come high into the tips of your toes. Exhale, heels down. Step your right foot in between your hands. Pivot towards camera, wide leg, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Stretch those arms up and over. Feel heaviness in the wrist, elbows. Soften the shoulders. Wrists underneath the shoulders. Lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Heels in, toes out. Bend your legs, elbows above the knees. Shift your hips right to left several times. Sink the hips down. Come back to neutral. Sink, 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 sink. And straighten your legs. Feet parallel, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Heels in, toes out. Lunge into the right leg. Right heel up. Left toes, left knee facing the ceiling. Sky. Shift over to the left. Left heel is up. Right toes facing the sky. Shift over to the right. Shift left. Shift right. Shift left. Straighten your legs, feet parallel, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Circle your arms up towards the sky. Just the tips of the middle fingers touch. Lower your hands down. Arms out to the sides. Pivot, right toes to the right, left toes 45. Triangle pose. Right hand down, left arm up and over the left ear. Reach through your fingertips. Inhale, lift up. Pivot, left toes to the left, right toes 45. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Look underneath your bicep. Inhale, lift up. Hands to your hips. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Pivot to the right. Bend the left leg. Slide the left knee behind you as much as you can. Lift the left toes up. Reach back with the right hand and grab your foot. Maybe some of you can bring your right forearm on the ground. If this is too intense, just lower the left foot, back to the ground. Twist, look past your left shoulder. And slowly release the left toes down. Pivot to the other side. Right knee to the floor. Slide it behind you as much as you can. Sink your hips forwards and down. Lift the right toes up. Reach back. Left hand grabbing the right foot. Maybe you bring that front forearm down to the ground. Sink into the front leg, stretching that back thigh, and slowly release. Come back to the center towards camera, forward fold, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Circle your arms up towards the sky, palms touch. Exhale, just the tips of the middle fingers touch. Lower your hands down. Arms out to the sides. Pivot. Right toes to the right, left toes 45. Forward fold halfway down. Left hand down, right thumb shaving the right hip back for revolved triangle. If it's appropriate for you, take the right arm up towards the sky. For this version, we're going to look down at the left hand. If you want a deeper stretch, take the left hand to the outer edge of the right foot on the ground. Square the hips, right hip back, left hip forwards. Twist your waist up towards the sky and slowly come on up. Arms out to the sides, pivot. You can always take that left foot wider here to help you square your hips. Forward fold halfway down, right hand down, left thumb shaving the left hip back. Adjust that right hand as you need to. And you can always bend the front leg also. Back leg remains strong and straight. Maybe the left arm travels up towards the sky, reaching up, reaching down equally. Make sure that back foot is staying flat on the floor. It likes to pop up here. That's your foundation. Lengthen your legs, spine, arms. Inhale, come on up. Hands to your hips, feet parallel towards camera. Forward fold. Hands down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet in, shoulder width distance apart. Heels in, toes out. Bend your legs, squat. Some of you may need to go wider to get those feet flat. That's fine. Lengthen your spine. And slowly come back to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come high into the tips of the toes. And gently bring your knees down. Child's pose. Breathe. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, right knee in between your hands. Take the right knee over to the right hand for pigeon. If you need a deeper stretch here, the right shin parallel to the front of the mat. If that's too intense, just allow the right heel to come towards the left hip. Forward fold. That left leg is lengthening towards the rear of your mat. Square your hips, right hip back, left hip forwards. And then check in with those shoulders, make sure that they're relaxed, elbows relaxed. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, switch sides, left shin forwards, right leg behind you. Adjust the front shin as you need to. If you've been practicing yoga for 1 day or 1,000 days, you know that one side can be different from the other depending on the day, the time of day. Forward fold. Right thigh, left glute, both sinking down equally. Inhale, come on up. Exhale. Swing that right leg forwards. Butterfly. Soles of the feet touching. We're going to arch back. Lift the hips up, arch back. Lift your head up. Lower your bum to the ground. Shift your hips forwards if you can. So after going backwards, now we're going to bounce those knees up and down a little bit and then forward fold. Elbows can be inner knees, thighs, groins, whatever works best for your body today. If I'm feeling really tight in this pose, I like to keep my forearms, elbows wide so I can use my elbows, use my forearms. If you're feeling really flexible here, pretty open, feel free to stretch your arms forwards, elbows lifted. And shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Breathing into the entire circle around your waist. Inhale, slowly lift up, hands outside the knees, bring those knees together. Slowly lower onto your back. Cross the right leg over the left leg, shift your hips a few inches to the right, knees to the left, all the way down to the ground. Left hand, outer right knee, stretch your right arm out to the right. Look past your right fingertips. Inhale, lift your knees up, unstack, switch sides, left knee over the right, shift your hips a little bit to the left, knees to the right, stretch that left arm out to the left, and look past your left fingertips. Releasing that left ear towards the ground little by little. Inhale, lift your knees up, unstack the knees, hug the right knee into your chest, straighten the left leg out in front of you. Flexing the left toes, forehead to the knee to your forehead. That right foot's relaxed. Drive your belly down into the floor. And when you release your head, neck, and shoulders, twist. Roll over the left hip, right knee to the ground. Right arm out to the right. Look right. Fill your belly as you inhale. Twist as you exhale. Empty all the air out of your lungs. Inhale, unwind. Straighten the right leg out, flexing the right toes, hug the left knee in, left foot relaxed. On your next exhale, take your forehead to the knee to the forehead, or nose. Nose is fine too. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Release your head, neck, shoulders to the ground, and twist. Left arm out to the left. Look past your left fingertips. Relaxing your glutes, your leg muscles. Inhale, slowly unwind. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest, nose or forehead to the knees to the forehead. round, and release the back of your head on the floor. Straighten your legs out in front of you one at a time. Arms by your sides, palms facing the ceiling. Let your toes flail out to the sides of the space. And allow the back of your body to melt into the ground for Shavasana. Stay here as long as your heart desires. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.